Evening, Taurus. This is your love reading for mid-March 2023. If you're single and looking for love, this might offer something up for you. If you are just getting out of a love situation, or you are struggling over something, there may be something here for you. If your ascendant is in Taurus, there may be something else. That's about it, though, because those are the things that the world sees, that you share. And you're very secretive, so it doesn't always apply to any of the other placements. Just the love part. I guess some of the Venus might be in there, but it's your regular planet, so that's going to be Taurus anyway. So it's going to be just Taurus, Sun, and Rising. I don't think it'll fit anything else. Come on. These are so slippery, and my hands are so sore. But it's Friday. It's a long work week. I'm glad it's over. I get one day off. I gotta go back to it. Well, it's not a day off because I gotta go and pay for the horses and work all day reading. I got some stuff to do there. If you could hit that like and subscribe button for me, that'd be wonderful. I'll be doing some live podcast work here. So very soon. I have to put that together since I'm a one-person show and I have a full-time job and a farm to run. It might be a little while, but you'll be notified if you're a subscriber. And come join me. I love doing the interaction. I like working face-to-face, picking up energy, interaction, even if it's comments. I can read those and talk to you, and pick up. When people start to write and I'm interacting with them, I feel their energy. It's kind of like I pick up energy all the time. I'm coming home from work. I'm on the expressway. I'm stuck on the expressway in a parking lot. And there's a car next to me. I kind of feel that person's energy. I can pick up what their life is like. Or driving by someone who's working in their yard, I can pick up that energy. I gotta let that slide by. Usually I'll catch a glimpse of it and go, oh, don't concentrate too hard. Start concentrating on something else. I carry other things with me to do that with. Otherwise I'll get distracted. And I can't formulate other things. It's not a psychic ability. I don't believe that. I think that it's more of an energy game, and it plays games with me. It doesn't allow me to control it all the time. I try to work at that. I work at it all the time. But I spent since I was a child this energy. Boy, it made me feel excluded. Man, I just didn't feel like I fit in anywhere. But I'm all grown up now, and it has a use, so too bad we're never here very long. Every time. It's such a short life. Alright, Taurus. What's happening for you? Love. Taurus love. Mid-March 2023. Taurus. Tell me what's going on in that love life. Let's pick that one. That's a victory. This is the 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands. It's a victory. You got a victory over something. I'm guessing love. You won the Queen. Oh, God. Really? It just fell out of my hand, and that's not your cards. I know it's not. Come on now. They're really giving me a hard time. I wonder if they just need energy, and I gotta put these away and get out a new deck. Damn it. That one has got some energy in it. Are you serious? It's bad you're doing that. A victory card. I like that start. Don't mess me up here. I know you see some flipped up or down. It doesn't matter. Whatever pops. It really doesn't matter how they are in your hand. Not to me. Anyway. Alright, I gotcha. Alright. There's a 5 of Wands. These are not reading very well, and you fought for this victory. You fought pretty hard for it. And you have loyal companions fighting with you. Man, feels like military. Really feels like military. And justice. This is military. Some kind of military. Some kind of, this is either military, police. Somehow it's related to the justice system. The victory, the fight, the fighting energy of the justice system. This is someone who's in the court system, justice system, police officer, military. That's what this is. And you're very independent. Got plenty of pentacles of your own. Be nice to have someone to share them with. But you do work a lot, so it's going to be difficult for you to get. It's going to be really difficult for you to get time to put into someone. I mean, you can certainly put it in your bank account, but you're not. You're overworking. It's not good for you, you know. And you will have to make time. If you want to meet somebody, you got to be prepared to spend some time with them and get to know them. And both of those will be all right. You got an offer here, Page of Pentacles. Oh, it's a sneaky one now. It's a sneaky one. I don't know if I trust that one. But, you know, you're in the justice system. You can look it up. You will. You'll check them out. As if you're really interested. I don't know how interested you are. Yeah, they're not worth it. They're no good. That's not. You find out, you let it go. You've already found out, or you can find out. That's not a good offer. Not a good offer. They meet too many of the criteria on your no-go list. Deal breakers. And you taking off of that one real fast. Get rid of it. Be done with that. Yes, it's an offer. Yes, it's a possibility. It looked real good, but no, not for you. That was not for you, and that's what it's telling you. Even though you might have thought it might be, don't do it. You're going to be. You might regret that. Run from that. You don't want to lose anything here. That's not worth taking the time off for. Let's find out if there's anything else coming in. Any other offers? If you have another offer, you know, I just don't know yet. Might be down the road. Tell me what's going on with Taurus. Is it someone in the military? You're the military. You're the military type. Veteran, maybe? And now you're working in a fire department, even. Any of those. Some kind of justice system. Or any kind of court system, even if it's non-profit. Case management of some kind. Like probation officer. You got a 2 of Cups coming. And let's get started the next row here. You run away from that, right into the arms of a 2 of Cups. You got it. A good offer. That's a nice offer, and that's a full cup of love. That's the one you're gonna. The second offer. That's the one you're gonna want to start making time for, and I'd start making the time for that fast because you're coming into it pretty quick. The minute you reject this bad one there, and that'll keep you up at night. They're up at night. They're the ones who are worrying about you. They're going to worry about you a lot because of your job. Man, all of it happens fast too. After that, you let that go. You've been in it, put it over there. All this happens. All this other happens pretty fast. And they're up at night. A lot of sleepless nights for them, worrying about you. You must be on the street, or a cop on the street or something. I swear, this is a police officer. This is a police officer. And you're Leo. You got Leo. They're Leo. They may be Leo. It's strength. They're holding it together, but it bothers them a great deal. They're really worried. They can't keep it together with someone that's in danger all the time, and because they're gonna worry. They're gonna worry about you all the time. Oh. You're gonna need to reassure them that your job is safe and that you're all right. They just worry. Especially with the state of way people are now. Got the King of Pentacles here. That could be you or them. Has a strong energy holding it together. That King of Pentacles is solid. That's solid. That is a solid person. Now, that's a ride or die. It's a solid person. And I'm guessing it's them. There's you. But that's them, and they know that you're solid. They know, you know they're solid. You know they're sticking around. It doesn't take very long for you to feel all of that from them either. But that's because the Hierophant is in the order. Hierophant's governing this one, and maybe you need to be worried about Taurus. Maybe you're reckless about your job. Maybe you work too much and you're vulnerable. Maybe you need this person to be there. Maybe that's being assigned to you to keep you safe, because you're putting in too many hours, and you know you're gonna get hurt out there. Because of all the problems out there these days. So the Hierophant's stepping on in here and saying, hey, you need this rest. And then if you don't take it, we're gonna step in. And if the Hierophant does actually step onto it, they'll reassure this person that you're safe, but you'll be nudged. And then you'll be whacked. And then you'll be forced to be taking some time to yourself. Take some time off. Spend it with this person. They care about you. They'll be asking and asking and asking you to do that, and they keep offering and offering and offering. There's these Pentacles. Offering and offering and offering. Trying. The Ace of Pentacles is saying from the Hierophant, directly off the Hierophant, it's divine. This offer is divine, and it's divinely put together. You should seriously consider it. And it's meant for you. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's meant for you. Absolutely meant for you. It's destined more. Now that the Hierophant's on the table, I won't be governing most of this. I'm gonna be. It's gonna direct itself when I start to clarify those things. Those weird things happen when it's on the table. I don't know why, but I allow it to. If it's gonna start clarifying, card lands on a card, and it looks like that's where it belongs, I'll leave it. Another one. That's the Magician. This person works magic. This person has the magic touch for you. They just touch you in a way that stirs your soul. Yeah, you definitely need to take the time and spend it with this person. They're worth it, and they've been appointed to you, just to you. Gender has no business here. You could be a male or female cop. I don't care. Gender, none of that. Color, nothing. No business here. This is beyond the suit. Okay, this is not the body you're in. It's not the flesh you're manipulating. This is the energy. It's your spirit. It's your soul. It has nothing whatsoever to do with whether you are whether your suit is man or woman, whether your suit is black or white, pink, green, or who cares? Okay, that's not where it is. The core of you is light, and the core of you, that light has energy, and that energy is who you are. So it has nothing to do. These then are more what do you call it? Reflections, and the use of the flesh to help you see the reading. It's the only way I can explain. The person at their core that's here for you, they are here for you, and they're very, very adamant about that. And they're taking the journey with you. They're expected to. They know that that's what's going on. They've been appointed. They know they've been appointed. They know that they already knew. They knew the minute they met you. They knew the moment that they laid eyes on you that where they belong. I don't have to do. I see the journeys right there. I see the magician in here. I can see the storyline pretty well. We're going to go ahead and clarify since I can see that the Hierophant's on the table. The clarifications will be pretty profound, I'm certain. I'd love to know if I'm right about this Justice. What's the Justice doing up here? Right after the Wands. What's Justice doing? You had the Victory. That's looks military, but I'm not positive. So what's Justice doing up here? Yeah, strength again. Okay. This person down here also is in the armed forces or in the police academy or something in the military, and they worry. They're also up here, right directly above it, in the justice system. So justice is a core. It's how you meet. Is your common denominator. Right there it is. Your strength. That's the common denominator is justice. Both of you have that in common. That's why you're meeting. You're meeting that way. And the sleepless nights are worry. It just that's sadness. That's man. I can't go against my intuition here. I just can't. I know the Hierophant governs this, but that person lost someone already. They had to find strength again. That's where the common denominator is. They're not in the same job as you. They're widow or widower to a military or a police. That's what it is. And that's why they didn't want to get involved with another situation like that because they're so afraid that the same thing will happen. Oh, the Hierophant is reassuring here, though. It's in her head, or his head, his or her head. It's going to be all right, but it doesn't stop you from remembering loved ones you lost, and if you lost them in the same manner. If you lost them at the same kind of job that the next person coming in is at, oh man, I can't imagine what that's like, or the choices that they are thinking on what to make, what to do. Wow. All right. Think, there you go, there. That's what that is. That's thinking. It's an ace, but this is thought. This is deep in worry and thought. I'm telling you, it's profound. There's no way to. I don't think there's any way to. Just have to let this be what it is. There's going to have to be magic involved. That's why the magician is on the table. The Hierophant is offering magic. Do you see that? Hierophant is offering magic. I can read it like that. For the recovery of this person so that they can take the leap into a new journey. And it'll be the same kind of love because they understand you. But they are so afraid. The same thing will happen again. Oh my. Wow. But they can't stay away from me. They can't resist. The Hierophant is destining this. It's fating it. They're going to have strength. They know that. They're trying to find out now in this card here. Alright, what's next here? I don't need any of that upper energy. I pretty much know what that's going to do. I want to know what this other person here is to. I'm going to make sure that I'm right about that. Because it looks deceptive. The Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. I wouldn't mind 2 cards on the Page of Pentacles and who it applies. Why it's on the table and who it applies to. Page of Pentacles. Why is that here and who's it applied to? King of Cups. Okay. It's applied to a King of Cups. And that's an outer person. That's not anybody here. It's not anybody on the table. That's somebody you. Okay, it's what I thought. And I also want to know if that has to do with the Seven of Swords. Sneaky. No, Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? And gets it. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Temperance. That's somebody that did you dirty as a Sagittarius that probably cheated on you. That's why that got left behind quick. Cheated. That's sneaky energy there. And that's a Sagittarius card, and that right there is what that would be. And you learned about it. Broken. And it broke you, and you let it go. That's a learning card to me, always. It's educational. And educational can mean you learn from just an experience. You learn from a person, an experience, a school, or even about yourself, from inner work. Learning is learning it from anywhere it comes. Another thing that can be so many situations looking different, but being the same. Another description of that. Okay. What's with the Chariot? Is that running from or coming to? From or to on the Chariot? Come on. What's going on with that? Is that energy running from the past one? Last one? Or is it running into the arms of the next? No, it's a runner. No, that gets to me. It does that. Chariot. Come on. I'm just going to take one out. I'm going to work. Well, there it is. Okay, that is the Knight of Wands. Well, there you go. Running from. Ain't that fun? Okay, the Knight of Wands. I know it applies to the Knight of Wands. Okay, thought energy. This is wisdom. It was a wise choice. You're going toward the wiser choice. Okay. This card here is lessons learned and wisdom being made. So choices forward have thought, are more thought provoking, are more thought out, planned, and will be more valued for that reason. Okay, what's the deal with the fate here on this Hierophant? What's the deal with the Hierophant? Why are you stepping in? Is the Hierophant here because of the previous situation with this new person? Or does this have to do with governing what happened with the Taurus? Who's that card here? There's two cards here, okay? Well, that's tender care. Seven of Pentacles. That's the Hierophant is here to make sure that someone's heart is cared for, and that the Ten of Pentacles is made. Okay, there it is, and that's the offer. Okay, this coupling here is an absolutely meant to be. This is a perfect example of what's meant for you will never pass you by. This is exactly an example of that. If there's any danger of you missing each other, they step right in and make sure that you don't. Even if it's because of sorrow, because of pain, or because of past, because of time, if it's meant for you, it will be for you. And that right there is an example of how that happens right there. The Hierophant says, okay, I know that you don't think you're ready, but this is not going to pass you by. And you're gonna do this. So this is a fated event, and it's divinely governed. So yeah, you're going to take this leap. It will happen. This is going to happen to somebody. I know it is. And I also know this reading is for someone specific. I can't even, and they're in some kind of armed forces or military or something of that nature, or some kind of police force, or I really think it's the armed forces. I just know it is. And I know that this person lost someone previously that was in the armed forces or in the military background, and they're not. They don't think they're ready, but they really can't resist you because Hierophant is saying this isn't going to pass. This won't pass you by. You have to do this. You can do it. In fact, you're not going to be happy if you don't. You won't miss this person. You'll know who it is. And I know this is for someone in particular. Maybe a couple people. It might look different to someone else, but it's the same. It might have a different theme, I guess. We're going to call it that, but it's the same. The same thing. It's, people are meant to be. And one is sorrow. One is filled with sorrow because of a loss and isn't sure that they can handle a new thing. And one is letting go of something that just was not good for them. That had been lied. They had been lied to and cheated on, and there's previous energies here that were recent. So neither of these people think they're ready, but the Hierophant is stepping in and saying, yes, you are, and I put this here for a reason. You have to get together. You won't be able to resist that. It doesn't matter what the other storylines are. That's the core of it, and that's the way it's reading. It's going to take strength on both of your parts to do this and try, but you're only going to try because you can't resist. And the reason the Hierophant is saying is tender care, because both of your hearts are ruined and are tore up. And the Ten of Pentacles is where you're supposed to be with this person. So, yeah, you can see how that can apply in a lot of storylines. It's just giving me one person's energy and one thing that they're doing. And a storyline that will fit and help you understand what this is for. So when you meet this person, regardless of the circumstances, okay? When you meet this person is going to be fresh out of a bad thing. Like, they're going to be filled with sorrow. They're going to be sad. You are going to be not ready because you got burned, okay? You got burned and you're leery. And this person here has lost someone permanently. The common denominator here is that you both have to find the strength. You're going to hold each other up, and you will. You just don't think you will. You just don't think you're ready. I don't know, but you can't help yourself. Go ahead and lean on each other. You'll be all right. That's your reading, Taurus. Look for that. Look for that person. That's fated for you. That storyline is just a storyline. Remember that. You see how that can be the core energy is played out? The core of it is two people who aren't quite ready coming together because there's something they're meant to do. They're meant to build 10 Pentacles. They're meant to do that together. And it can't pass them by. It is a perfect example of that. What's meant for you will not pass you by. Even if you're not ready. Even if neither of you is ready. If this is meant for you, the divine will step in and make it happen. It will make it happen. This is a perfect example of that right there. So you can expect to fall for someone and be in a good relationship. And actually, the reason that it's meant for you is because the two of you will rescue each other from the depths of your pain. That will be the glue that binds your future and builds your relationship stronger. And the leap will be taken, and there you have it. That's good. Because actually, if you really think about it, it's a good reading. It's something that's meant to save you and help you make whole both of your lives. Okay, Taurus, that's your mid-month love reading for March 2023. I hope you like and subscribe. When I go live, you'll get notified. There'll be giveaways at some point when I get this stuff established a little bit better. I'm an artist by nature. I didn't want to admit it for a long time, but I keep making things, and I'm going to start giving stuff away. So I'm going to have to start giving away some of the art, mostly tarot boxes, cards, and things of that nature. So the boxes or the pyramids or some of the crystal things that I work with, I'll be giving away sometime in the next 6 or 8 months to chosen subscribers. And these are the kind of things that are really, really handmade. I make all of these things by hand. Here's one right here. This is a tarot reader's box. It's a tarot reader's box. Inside course, right now it's got paint and stuff in it, but it'll be finished up here soon. But I make these. I put a thing in here that you can put your a bit of your hair in. When your cards are in here with the sage bundle and the lock of your hair, it's always absorbing your energy and always clean. The cards are always cleaned. Then they get into the box and they're in there overnight. They're clean and full of your energy. They energize quickly. I use the colors that go with your astrological sign, and I use everything about that to personalize these. So if you're chosen, it'll be a personalized gift, and yeah, you'll like them. I actually have a Taurus over there that I made here that somebody's supposed to be coming to pick up for a birthday gift. And anyway, like I said, they'll have a learner's deck in it or something like that, depending on the person that receives it. Anyway, that's gonna be a ways down the road. That's only a plan. My brain goes way ahead of me, but it's already in the works as a plan. So you'll probably see that coming sometime later. Anyhow, thank you for attending, and see you next time.